Well, here's a quick look at the eMiniDayTrader perspective on the markets for Wednesday, April the 15th, 2009. Of course, this is just a much shortened version of what is prepared for our members each day in much greater detail, much longer video, usually about 15 to 20 minutes long. But let's take a quick look at what happened in the market today. Here's the overnight trade, and here is today's trade. We left yesterday. We were expecting some continuation lower. So here was yesterday's low. We did have some follow through lower last night, or in the overnight session, the Globex session, and then a little bit of follow through early in today's RTH. But then, of course, the market turned around and ended up by having a good rally to finish the session. Not all that surprising, as we're still bullish on an intraday basis. Taking a look here at the actual individual profiles, we had mentioned that we had had a gap area, and that if the market could test into that, it could well do a little bit more. But until that was erased, that the market would still be on more of a bullish trend than a bearish one. As far as our individual trades were concerned today, we did have a quick, we were stopped out on one trade. We tried to get short. It was one of the trades that doesn't occur all that often. It's a fairly aggressive trade. We tried to get short in here and we're stopped out on that. So it was the only trade today that we were stopped out on. When the market went up and made the high and backed off, we had a very nice deceleration bar here, so we were able to capture a good hunk of that movement down there. We had another deceleration in here, so another bit of a move for us there, not a lot. So that was our I guess our third trade. Once the market had probed higher, we were able to use this balance area to get long in here. It only hit our first objective, so either break even or a very small loss on that trade, depending on how soon some of our members would have their orders in. If you had your order in quickly, more than likely a break even on that trade. And then we had another nice deceleration here, so we were able to get on board a nice down move in here, and that worked nicely. Our final trade of the day was a long trade as the market started to rally right in here. It moved a couple of points in our favor and then stopped us out at break even. So it was still a profitable trade, but we're not able to get on board the entire run here, although there were some opportunities that some of our traders would have been able to get on should they had chosen to be a little bit more aggressive in identifying the strength of that last trade, which was, by the way, identified on a little bit longer time frame, so it did have some requirements in there that would lead us to believe that it could be good for the rest of the day for that market to rally. So still a profitable day, and nice to see the market not having so much of an unsettled effect that it's had when a lot of the politicians were making a lot of prognostications and announcements and so forth over the past. So good to see that the trading has kind of come back to a little bit more of a normal kind of scenario, offering us several good trades every day. So if you have any interest in us, we are eMiniDayTrader.com, or send us an email at info@eMiniDayTrader.com, and we'd love to hear from you. Any of your comments or questions are always very much welcomed. So that'll be a quick look for at the market for April the 15th, 2009.